Imagine you are a deep-sea diver in the year 1901. The water around you is dark and cold. You're wearing a heavy diving suit, slowly walking across the ocean floor near a small Greek island called Antikythera. You're hoping to find treasure from an ancient shipwreck. Gold, jewels, statues. And you do find statues. But then, you see something strange. A lump of green, corroded metal. It doesn't look valuable. It doesn't look important. But inside it are gears. That strange object would later be called the Antikythera Mechanism. And it would turn out to be the world's first known computer.
The shipwreck they found had sunk around 2,000 years ago during the time of ancient Rome. Divers brought up incredible treasures, marble statues, coins, jewelry. But this broken piece of metal didn't get much attention at first. It was sent to a museum in Athens and mostly ignored. Years later, scientists began to study it more carefully. What they discovered shocked everyone. This device was built around 100 BCE. That's over 2,000 years ago. To put that into perspective, mechanical clocks in Europe didn't appear until the 1300s. Modern computers were invented in the 1940s, yet this ancient device already had over 30 bronze gears inside it. So what did it do? It was a mechanical calculator for the sky. About the size of a shoebox, the mechanism had a small hand crank on the side. When you turned it, the gears inside would move carefully and precisely. On the front and back were circular dials with tiny Greek writing. As you turned the handle, the machine could track the movement of the sun, show the phases of the moon, predict solar and lunar eclipses, follow the cycles of certain planets, even track the dates of the ancient Olympic Games. No electricity, no batteries, no screen, just bronze gears and brilliant engineering. It was like holding a small mechanical model of the universe in your hands. But here's the really amazing part. The people who built this machine understood advanced mathematics and astronomy. Ancient Greek scientists studied the stars carefully. They noticed patterns, they calculated cycles, they used geometry to explain how celestial bodies moved. The Antikythera mechanism turned those calculations into something physical. You could actually see time moving, you could watch the heavens turning. And when the machine predicted an eclipse, and that eclipse actually happened, it must have felt unbelievable, almost like magic. Except it wasn't magic, it was science. Then something strange happened in history. Technology like this disappeared. For more than 1,000 years, nothing this complex was built again. It's almost as if someone invented a laptop in medieval times, and then the knowledge was completely lost. Historians believe wars, political collapse, and the destruction of libraries caused massive knowledge loss after the fall of the ancient world. The Antikythera mechanism sank into the sea, and with it, centuries of scientific progress vanished, until modern times. For decades, researchers couldn't fully understand the device because it was too fragile to take apart. Then in the early 2000s, scientists used advanced X-ray scanning and 3D imaging. They looked inside without damaging it. They discovered hidden inscriptions, tiny Greek letters explaining how the device worked. They mapped every gear. They built working replicas. And finally, the mystery became clear. This was not just a strange object. It was the world's first known analog computer, built over 2,000 years ago. Today, we carry smartphones more powerful than the computers that sent humans to the moon. We check apps to see the weather. We open calendars to track dates. We watch space launches live online. But 2,000 years ago, on a small island in Greece, someone built a machine that could predict the movement of the heavens using nothing but metal and mathematics. That changes how we see history. It reminds us that ancient people were not primitive. They were curious, they were intelligent, they were engineers, just like us.
So next time you look up at the night sky, imagine an ancient Greek scholar turning a small bronze crank, tiny gears spinning, dials moving slowly, predicting an eclipse years before it happens. The Antikythera mechanism is more than an ancient machine. It is proof that human brilliance has always existed. Civilizations can fall, knowledge can be lost, but curiosity never disappears. And who knows, there may still be secrets like this waiting at the bottom of the ocean. Not in the future, but hidden in the past.